Well, Happy New Year! Hey, welcome to Bay Area Airstream Adventures. This is Sandy Merlot coming to you live from the largest indoor showroom in the country. Pretty spectacular over here. We have anywhere between 80 to 100 coaches on property at any given time. Today I'm going to be focusing on one of our new little guys, and that is actually the Basecamp. This little coach has been here for about 2 months. It is a remake from the coach that came out in 2007. They have obviously improved it and added a wet bath to it. So it is now one of those coaches where you can just hit the road, do some serious boondocking, and get out in the wilderness. Escape the city. I'm going to do a quick overview of this little guy, and then if you have any additional questions, if I miss anything or you'd like to schedule a time to come in, see it up close and personal, I always recommend that. It's the difference between showing you a rainbow and seeing it in person. I mean, it's just a really neat little coach if this is kind of the route that you're taking. And if you're looking at something else, we are certainly here to help in the planning process and answer your questions so that you can check your ducks in a row off and get you out on your Airstream adventure. So let's get started. Out front of this coach, you can kind of see this has a really sleek design. A little bit different than the standard kind of the roundness of most of our coaches. It has a really fun, different design. Out front here in this plastic housing is actually your propane location. This has two 20-pound propane tanks encased in this plastic housing that actually equates to 10 gallons. That's in here. You have a little storage capacity here for your cords, your tools and such. Out front you have a hand crank hitch. You can see this terrific design. You can also see right here we have the visor currently up. This particular area also has an 8x10 tent piece, or we call the main tent, that can come off of here if you want to set up a kind of a dining area and or you have guests with you and you need additional sleeping space. You have a couple different options for that. Really neat, very easy to do. We do show you how to set everything up. One of the things we pride ourselves here at the Bay Area Airstream is that we show you how to use your coach top to bottom, back to front. We're going to provide you with all of the manuals, but we don't want you to reach for them. We really want you to get the hands-on experience so that you can get out on the road and really start your adventure. This is the second tent piece on the coach back here. We call this, this is a storage tent. I call it the garage. It's a great little spot to come in out of the snow and take off your gear or put your bikes in here if it starts to storm. Just a great little protection area. It also links to the second door of this coach, which is the back door, which, as you can see, it's got all the screening to keep the bugs out. You've got all the little extra space for storage in there, your little zip-up screen, your little pop button snaps for the window piece. You've got a little emergency kit in there. But you can see this is a pretty nice amount of space in here. There's a waterproof tent, so you are ready to go. And this is also where you'll be pulling out your kayaks. You can put your skis in here, your fishing poles. There's in here where you can tether things down. You have 4 tethers. You can put things to attach them to the floor so they don't move in transit. So moving right into the coach, you've got your great little step here. You have a great little light out here. This terrific screen that just has a magnet and closes. Once again, keeping the bugs out, giving you a little extra protection from the elements. Coming on in, this particular coach is called River Rock. It comes also in Red Rock, which is the same color scheme you see here, but it actually has red highlights and accents to it. And then the third color is Warm Stone, which is a really soft brown, kind of a sandy. It's very, very pretty. You certainly are welcome to come in and take a look at that. But moving on in to the right is your galley area. Very cute. You've got a retractable sink over here with a little faucet that just pops up and down. Then with this cover on here, it gives you counter space when you're not in use, so that's kind of a nice little bonus. The same thing applies to your 2-burner propane stove. So you have all kinds of counter space when you're not using these items, which just makes it very easy to set up and cut and chop and do whatever you need to do for prepping. Great little pull-out plug unit here. You've got 2 of those. You can plug in your crock pot, your coffee pot, whatever it is you're looking for. Here you have this great panoramic window, which is what Airstream is noted for, all of our panoramic windows. This wonderful setup right here. You've got extra storage space up here for pots and pans and Tupperware. You can also do sleeping space up here, you know, sleeping bags and pillows, and just every little nook that you can find that we have, Airstream will make use of it. Your zipper, these are your zipper, complete blackout on your windows. This just tucks right up, and then these zip right into place, so when you're in the evening and you don't want any prying eyes, you can just black out very quickly. You can get some good rest and some privacy. Down below here, you also have a microwave. This is an optional item. We are currently having them come into our showroom with a microwave. We have mostly fully loaded this coach with everything that's as an option. With the exception of solar, we have that as an option. Some people do not like solar. Some people prefer solar. So we allow that to be an aftermarket item that you can add if you'd like, or not take. So you've got extra storage down here. This great little storage piece down here, which is really fun. Great use of storage. This little pulls right out. You can do extra boots, dirty boots, or other items in there. It's kind of odd space, but it's a great way to utilize that space. You have a combination fridge freezer unit. Down here is additional storage as well. You've got your little silverware drawer that just pulls right out. All the great place for pots and pans and additional storage down there. Hooks, a little spice rack, another little spice rack above your refrigerator. So just great little use of storage. You've got a fantastic fan, which is standard in all of our coaches. This is the whole house ventilation fan that allows you to get rid of the stagnant cabin air from travel. Bring in that fresh mountain air wherever your destination is, the beach. Bring in that sea air. Just make everything smell great. And or if you burn something on the stove, you need to get that air out of here. That's one of the wonderful uses of that fantastic fan. To the left here is your bathroom. This is your all-in-one wet bath. So shower bathroom combo. You have an additional ventilation fan in here as well. You've got a little laundry line for those days you just need to dry your bathing suits off. This little compartment down here is actually an access to the exterior of the coach where you can pull this shower handle out. So you can actually wash puppy paws, clean a fish, rinse off from the sand of the beach so you don't track it into your coach. But you have a full working bathroom in here as well as a shower. These little knobs here actually are what you're going to twist to seal the door so it doesn't leak outside onto the floor. So you really have thought of everything. This is your living space back here. This great little cubby area, how you can sit 6 to 8 people back here comfortably on a cold night, have some hot cocoa, a glass of wine, share some wonderful stories if you've been out in the snow, and or it converts into a bed. So the tables you currently see right now are movable and adjustable, can be moved to whatever direction depending upon if you've got a couple card games going on. But these also drop down. These poles that are holding them up, there's a second set of poles that are the lower version, and these tables drop into place. And then these little flip, if I can pull this out without help, you can see the hinged piece here. This actually just flips out on top, and then these cushions move in place and becomes a 76 by 76 bed. So lots of sleeping space in here as well. And then underneath this piece here is all kinds of storage for your sleeping bags, like I said, clothing, additional equipment that you need. Really a terrific use of space. On the opposite side here is basically holding your water heater and some of the essentials for the electricity of the coach. You also have this terrific little kind of lockable space for your valuables. A little cup holder here. You also have the ability to pull your phone through here. You can see that. And then you've got the ability to just put your phone here, charge, and then lock everything into your safe and sound. Your tank covers right here. Everything that goes here. More storage down here. Just storage, storage, storage. That's what Airstream's about, making sure it's comfortable for everybody. You even have a little buffer guard here for if you've got some tall guys visiting you so they don't whack their head. There's a great little light at the very back for reading once you are settled in for the evening. It's just a little push lens light that gives you ample light to be able to sit down and read a book, have a nice conversation with the person you're spending your time with on your great adventure. So this is a quick little overview of our 16-foot Basecamp. She's a 3,500 tow capacity with a 410 hitch weight. So a lot of mid-size SUVs, no problem to pull this guy. We always ask you to bring your owner's manual with you so we can see what your capabilities are and recommend accordingly so we can help you get out on your great Airstream adventure. Once again, Sandy Merlot coming to you live from Bay Area Airstream Adventures, wishing you the very best possible new year, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Have a super afternoon, and we'll see you soon. Bye.